Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for it on holotape. We've got some news for you coming right up. Unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. Moving on. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
True to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser.
Hello. Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it. Goodbye.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. Take care. Cool your heels over in the barracks if you want.
Be sure it's true. You say I love. It's a sin. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you. Yes, I do. I love. If you break my
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads.
so be sure it's
What?
true
There's no way.
when you
We're miles from
say
the Colorado.
I love you.
They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed.
Be sure it's true.
Thanks for bringing the word.
Say I love
Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
you. God says. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken. I love you. Yes, I do. I love. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. Here are our top stories. Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. In addition, refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with Love Me As Though There Were No never know.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Take me out of this world tonight. Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. I've got news for you. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said,
"Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs."
report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. Stay classy, New Vegas. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down
Don't rightly know.
he's a good man.
Just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
Play the guitar, play it again.
Now, don't go getting all paranoid, partner. That bullet in your brain pan probably just bucked your Brahmin a little. We're all friends here.
But you're so warm.
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
I was always a fool.
Likewise, friend, likewise.
Johnny,
Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
for the one they call Johnny.
That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all the way to New Vegas.
Play it again.
I'm sure you do just fine without old Vic slowing you down. I'll let that slide, seeing as how you got a mind full of vengeance for that no-good polecat and all.
I love you.
Be seeing you.
What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a
Between you and me, I don't think she studied at an accredited institution.
She hasn't paid me anything yet. Should I be worried?
What can I do for you? Bye.
There was never a man like my Johnny.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seem to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
NCR has failed to retake the prison it recently lost in a deadly riot.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. Watch out for strangers.
Identify himself as the king. Voice his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Gonna play
Howdy,
a song for you
partner.
right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
If you're an enemy of the NCR, you're an enemy of mine. Get out of my sight. If you're an enemy of the NCR, you're an enemy of mine. Get out of my sight.
Somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon it turned to gold. Blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart. Without a love of my own. Suddenly appeared before me, the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, now I'm no longer
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. More news for you. Patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. In addition, scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
But must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On silver screen, he melts my.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
Every single scene. Though I'm quite aware.
You being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of her first affair. Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. More news for you. Unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their...
I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. Those were our top stories.
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
Take me.
Later.
Make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow,
You got a lot of nerve walking around here.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Kiss me as though it were now or never.
What is it? Later.
Teach me all
Morning. I suggest you leave. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Keep walking.
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. Moving on. Patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its waitlist. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. That's all for now. This is Mr. New Vegas saying, I'm just no good without you. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
To the town of our Brea rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around him. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the Ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held.
Mess with any of the equipment here and I'll mount your head on a stick. Just give us an excuse. Been too...
I suggest you leave.
long since I fired my weapon.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped.
Mess with any of the equipment here and I'll knock your head on. Don't go fucking about, asshole.
The Ranger is still talked about today. Texas red not cleared leather for a bullet barely ripped, and the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
How may I serve you, mistress?
And they sing, oh, ain't you glad? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fly, never spurs that jingle. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. As I go riding merrily along.
Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum. I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon history, research and development, or Robco. Robco Industries purchased Repcon in 2075 to assist with some of Robco's military projects, as well as developing unmanned space exploration. The relationship between Robco and Repcon is mutually beneficial, and we hope that both companies bolster each other well into the next century. Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Repcon at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Repcon's amazing scientific contributions and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco. Goodbye.
When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. We've got some news for you coming right up. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Peter Spring